Ooh, welcome back to more Minecraft. Hello, everybody. I've got my Mio. Hello, Ida. Hello, Squishy. I'm glad you're cooking in your new house. That's exciting. That's exciting. Hello, Mosier. Hello, DJ. Welcome on in. Mosier says that's a cozy looking sweater. It matches your beard. It does. Squishy wants butt squats. That's what's happening right there. So we're gonna do 5 squats for Squishy. Now, I just barely fit back into the sweater. So I have to do the Picard maneuver. Every time I get up, I gotta get to the Picard there, but we're gonna do it. We'll do the 5 butt squats for Squishy. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 5 butt squats for Squishy. And for Cam. Hi, Cam. That is some timing. Thank you for the compliment. I got it in Ireland. And I can now barely fit into it. But I can fit into it. So I'm happy about that. I have gotten nothing but compliments on it today, in fact. Even Duffy was like, that sweater looks really good on you. You need to wear it more often. Hi, Cam. Hi, Cam. Cam. Hello. Squishy says you wear it nicely. Thank you. So, I tried to put a middle finger and an ice cube in my stream title in emoji form, and I got it copied into OBS. I hit the apply, the done button, and OBS gave me an error message that says this title might violate Twitch terms of service. So let me be very, very clear from the get-go, and I haven't said this enough. I haven't said it enough. Fuck ice. Defund ice. Ice, get the fuck off my lawn. Space Pickle, hello. You weren't on my following live list. I probably just made everyone angry. But at least the closed captions are working. You're outside with the dog. Well, there, it's the dog's fault. Clearly. Clearly. It's the dog's fault. I finished the build for the battlement tower, but I'm going to take you guys through it, through the little last details that I did. I did show them in the Minecraft channel on the Discord, but you may not all have seen it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to take everybody through that as well. This is the worst. Space Pickle, why is it the worst? What's the worst? Being outside right now? I don't... Context, my friend. I need more context. Anywho, is it the cold? Is it the dog? Is it the cold dog? Anyway, my body tried to give me a headache this morning. I took meds and I never got the headache went away. The proto headache. I don't know, I guess when you have enough migraines you can start feeling a headache coming on, which I definitely did. Mosier, I don't know. Sometimes puppies can be a headache. They can make things a lot more difficult than they need to be. That's just how young animals are, of all species. Yeah. You know? A says hi. Hi, A. Hello, A. Mosier says your face is a headache. Bam. Nailed it. Cam says kittens are a headache. Yup. Especially when they knock over their water dish. Right, Cam? And Legend says, are you talking about your day? I'm talking about my longer period than the day. Just in general. But yeah, sort of Ember Lantern. I'm not talking about the motivation sucking meeting that we had in the mid-afternoon. We're talking about pets, dude. Space Wheel says, hey, Discord says you're alive. Hey! Thanks, Discord. How timely. Yep. Space Pickle, I think your notifications are lagged in all apps right now. Roger's kittens are net positive. I also agree, but they are also headaches. Berlander says, best work meeting ever. Now I know you're a liar. But Ember Lantern got to see me in the sweater at a couple of different meetings today, so obviously everything was worth it. But yeah, no, picked this up. I bought this when I was in Ireland. It was on a tourist loop, but by the way the roads were maintained and how close the foliage was on each side of the road, like, it's a 1-lane road. I was driving a Yaris, and the foliage was scraping both sides. It was. Thank you, Ember Lantern. But we went to a sheep farm that had the looms and everything, the automatic looms and everything going while we were there. So, like, I saw the sheep this wool came from. It was amazing, and this was the darkest color they had, and also the biggest sweater they had. They did not have American sizes. I think so too, Ember Lantern. It was one of the highlights of the and also Space Pickle says hot. You're not wrong, because this sweater is extraordinarily warm. I have been well insulated throughout most of the day. It's been really nice, and I've worn it just enough times for it to not be very itchy. Izzy says, but did the sheep farm have sheep? It did. There were a bunch of sheep out there. Ember Lantern says, MGet made a sweater from a cat, I think? Maybe it was a dog, I don't remember. Yeah, that's fair. Squishy says you could possibly dye it. I could dye it, but it would feel weird. There's a lot of my clothes that I could dye black and be happier with, but also... I don't know that I can be trusted with fabric dye. Space Wheel says I can't do a good sweater like that unless I'm going to be outside all day. Are you talking about with your own wool? Space Pickle? Space Pickle! Try Streakiversary. Thank you for streaking in chat. MGet says I did a what? Hi MGet, welcome on in. Roger says, but it matches his beard, y'all. And my lack of eyebrows. Oh no, there's the headache. Ugh. Back of my neck. All the way up the back of my skull today. Space Pickle says, yes, I retain heat, except at the tips. I think we should play some Minecraft. The sweater you made out of pet hair, MGet. I think we're gonna play a game. It looks like it's just me on the server at the moment, so sleeping should not be a problem. Squishy says, just in time for dinner. Oh yeah, what'd you make me? MGet says, I did spin dog fur and made a shawl, slippers, and a Christmas ornament. Ah, nice. So, I have far too many shulker boxes now. It's wonderful. But also I have now all of my tools, except for the hoe, are netherite. So that's neat. And they've all got mending on them, except for the hoe. So let's go and take a look on what we've done. Izzy says, I'll be on in a bit. No rush. No rush. Space Pickle says, I knew someone who spun cat fur, which as someone extremely allergic to cats was terrifying. And Blader says, no netherite hoe, get good. I don't know how much Squishy says pasta with hot dogs, broccoli, mushrooms, onion, and cheese cubes. Got it. Nice. So we're heading over, as you can sort of see from here. Oh, Space Pickle has joined the game. By the way, Duffy is now has access to the server as well. He has reclaimed. There was Rush. There was the band. He has reclaimed his old house over here with the other kid houses. You said don't rush. Okay. He's just DJ with the killing meme, with the killing quotes. Always. I said you can't make me not right. Space Pickle, it's not about you. Alright. So, front entrance. I have replaced the netherrack fencing with with stone brick walls, or nether brick fencing rather. Also the same with the nether brick slabs to cover the waterways. They're now a mix of various bricks, and I extended each of the grow rows out farther. And then I had to do a little bit of replanting, but a lot. Grow rows, grow rows, grow rows. I had to do a lot less replanting than I had originally thought. Squishy says I'm waiting for Meerkat to tell me if it's good. TJ says it sounds good. Ember Lantern says it's terrible. Don't worry, I'll eat yours. Squishy says lacks sauce, but otherwise it's nice. Good. I made some dirty rice and some andouille sausage for dinner. So I replaced these with stone so that I wouldn't get locked. I wouldn't get screwed over by chickens again. I replaced these with stone. They stay depressed longer. Much, same. Also, these walls and these walls have been replaced. So by the gates, when you put the torch there and it gives you that vertical piece, it just looks so cool right next on each side of the gate. I like how it looks. Space Beagle says Skipper J, forever screwed over by chickens. That's true. But yeah, that's been replaced. I've thinned out this the walkway. It used to be 3 blocks wide. It's now 1. Also, I added some brick here. All the way around it's 1, and I gave sort of an inside grass ring, which I liked. And I added some flowers. I found some flowers in the chest that was in here. So, stream is stuttering for you guys. I'm not seeing any dropped frames. Oh no, 439 dropped frames. Is it still happening? Oh wait, no, okay. I haven't gotten any more dropped frames since then. So I hope everything sorts itself out. I did the same. You can see the grass is still growing over here, and I replaced the wood fencing again with this and added a gate. Over here, I thinned out the walkway too, but over here there was a bunch of cobble, and I think it was probably from creeper damage in the past. So I replaced that with dirt as well. It's okay right now, but we'll see. Alright, sounds good. Mosier didn't see any stuttering, but I'm also not really paying attention. Classic Mosier. I checked the basement and the mines and everything, and those were fine. Those didn't require any work at all. They were fine. They did the job and everything. So I did add these because Izzy gave me a shit ton, and my pyramid is now full. There's no more room for any more ominous banners inside the pyramid. So I brought the extras here. Yeah. All right. Let's go look at the back entrance. That's really where I did most of the work, I think. Well, no, inside here and the back entrance. I added the center stripe of acacia stairs down the middle to remove some of the sameness of it. And down here also, I for safety, because OSHA, what's annoying, Space Pickle? You need to go hunt down smooth basalt. I only have a tiny bit in the pyramid, but you are welcome to it. Acha-cha. I don't know what. Anyway. But yeah, so there's this, and then I added, so to make it, I could have, my original idea was to do just acacia fences, and then it's like a 16-second lag for you. Listen, your mobile issues are not my issue. Space Pickle. Okay, to try to say this for the 5th time, the original idea was just to do acacia fencing on the sides and up a level to make a safety spot there, to make it safe. However, it right away I could see that was going to be too samey. So, Space Pickle, what the fuck? So I used a cobblestone wall instead, and then put the acacia fence on top of it. One day I will complete a sentence. All right, 5 squats for Mosier. Also, you may notice there are copper bulbs in the center of the bridge, and those are, obvious for lighting. Izzy says, Space Pickle, when I get on, I have a place I can show you for some smooth basalt. I might have some too. Okay. Here we go. Mosier, did you have a preference in squat direction, sir? Otherwise, you guys can just look at my belly. Well, Space Pickle, you are actively contributing to me being unable to finish a sentence. You are doing that. This is you are interrupting constantly. What do you mean? All right, we're gonna do regular squats because Mosier's not replying. Unless that was Mosier reply. Nope, that's Nightbot. Squishy says butt. I know you want to see more butt. Mosier says squishy version. All right, here we go. 5 squats for Mosier. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squats for Mosier. There you go. Space Wheels says, that's how I am confident you won't finish a sentence. Because you're the one causing it. I see. Mosier says my lag is too much. Got it. So there were never any torches or frog lights in this bridge. It just got dark up here. So I did this with the copper, and these are waxed, so they should not oxidize. Also, earlier, way back when, I built that support. I don't remember when I did it, but it was a while ago. So that support was already there. Oh, scene.
More Energon cubes! More, I say!
Mosier, what the fuck, man? Alright, 5 jumping jacks for Mosier. Here we go. Definitely gonna ride up during the jumping jacks. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Glad I'm wearing an undershirt. Mosier, I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Meerkat. Welcome on in. Anywho. So yeah, now you can see the lights. Also, that was from earlier. You guys may have seen that bit on the streams or on the Discord channel as well. All right, let's go. Also, I added a bed into the pyramid on the bottom floor of the pyramid. At chat's request. All right. Also, I put paintings up. Oh, I should show you guys the paintings in the basement. Or I put up... So apparently there were 3 paintings in here. Those 2. Of course, you know, paintings... the paintings will grow to fit whatever surface you put them on. So let's go down another level. Into the basement. So we had this blank wall here, so I put a painting up there. Also, in the future, if anyone ever wants to put a secret passageway behind there, they can now. I replaced this lever as well with just a regular switch. And then we've got the mines. And there's also a painting here, but I never moved that one. That one was already here. Also, Battlement Mine main shaft. This is 100% Ember Lantern's mine style. You have a ladder down it, and then you have stairs that go around the ladder shaft. God damn it, frames. I have not dropped any more frames. I did. I added a bed to the Pyrobottom. Pyrobottom? Yes. Emberlander says it was a lever so the damn door would stay open. Why would you want the door? The door is there to block mobs. Why would you ever want it to stay? Anyway. Weird. Space Pickle. The fuck, man? So, I'll show you guys the support column. All right. It from far away it looks more complex than it is. It's just alternating tough and stone, mossy stone brick. So that's what that looks like, guys. I may have to drive over to a certain Space Pickle's house in a minute and bring a baseball bat. It may be a thing that has to happen. Anyway, that is the new and improved Battlement Tower. Ember Lantern, I hope you approve. Please don't be mad at me. I will let either Space Pickle or Izzy... I see you over there, Space Pickle. Either Space Pickle or Izzy take down their hovering glass platform for whenever they want to. Ember Lantern says, I was going to do that at one point, but then I ran out of motivation. That's fair, Ember Lantern. Ember Lantern says, nope, I hate it. Tear it all down. I mean, have fun with that. Space Pickle might actually go to work on his castle over there, or this building that he's building under the sea. But I have a smaller water project I want to work on. So. Nice clip, Squishy. Also want to show you guys what Izzy's done with her with the canal. Also, this is still, it's a pretty, you know, quaint and small, and I like it. Still bigger than it was originally, though. I may want to put a sign that says to the underwater base. I don't know. Cacpero, welcome back. Hello. Ember Lantern says the seaweed is always greener. But we've got Mine Beta here, and the door has fully aged, as has this one for the route back up. Canal ahead. Ahead to underwater domes. Up to the right. I hope that's... You know what? Hold on. That's confusing. I think that's probably less confusing. I don't know. Maybe. I'm doing all right, Cacpero. I'm not doing the best, but I'm not doing the worst. Emberlander says, your face is fully aged. That's true. It'll never get older than the way it is right now. Oh, yeah. That texturing, Izzy? Holy cow. And barely any light, I notice. There's a recessed, dim lighting. And got some definite texture going on in here. And here we've got a mine. Not yours. It's mine. It's been well explored and lit by torches. Also that one. That looks like that's the outside of the... It is. It's the outside of the canal. Tunnel. To canal. Oh, going too fast. But yeah, this is very spookily lit. Very... What the fuck was that? Very spookily lit. And also, just really well textured. Because, you know, Izzy did it, so obviously. I don't know. Izzy likes to sleep when she builds things, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of shulkers there, Izzy. Chickens. This section hasn't gotten the texture work yet. Ember Lantern says, my life out of context from the other room. A's voice saying loudly, how many nipples have you got? That's lovely. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Safe space and stairs out. I think this sign used to say to Peters, but I don't think these stairs go to Peters anymore. They might. I don't know. This used to be, I think, part of Peter's mine. That is his type of stairway for his rail. But also, this is not near his zone. This is... I mean, that's his zone way over there. But we're behind the... You can see that there's the front support. The stairs just peter out. Nice. Nice. Izzy, you're doing a fantastic job. It looks great. So there. You got the lighting done. The texturing takes a lot of work. Space Pickle says, one day maybe I'll add furniture to my lava cube, but things catch fire in there. That they do. You'd have to make it out of nether brick or something. I'm guessing this is another mine. It looks like another mine. Or yours, maybe. Oh yeah, definitely somebody's mine has been here. Somebody's been mining here before. Don't know who, but definitely somebody. And that definitely goes to the surface. That may be the one that's under, it's by Underhill and by the kids' houses. There's a mine entrance there, so that's probably what this is. Moser says, I recently... Oh, Emberlater says, or convince an admin to turn off Fire Tick. Mojo says, I recently learned about supernumerary nipples. Fun stuff. So it's a fair question. I mean, unless she's directing the question at her son, in which case... Kev, this is Minecraft. Hi, Kev. This is a place that Izzy built, and because of that, it's awesome. We're just going to end up with all of the boats down at this end. This goes out to Underhill, which is currently owned by Izzy's kids, I believe. Does this go anywhere? It does not. And now we're in the underwater section. Well, one of the underwater sections. Forgot how one gets down to that door. You got the... Ah, here it is. I wonder if you can see the domes from here. Nope, it doesn't look like you can. Interesting. I'm going to have to agree with Ember Lantern on this one. What if I go over here, pick up more frickin' eggs? Yeah, nope, I still can't. But we can see the dock that Izzy built. Izzy builds tend to be gorgeous. If Izzy built it, it's gonna be pretty fantastic, generally speaking. So we want to go out this way. This is Izzy's bedroom, or it used to be. What's in the book? Boy, the kids sure are bossy. What do you want to do, Izzy? But yeah, that's Izzy's bedroom. Storage area. This was Izzy's first real base. Please ask before taking anything from the chests. I took your soul. And this is pretty nifty here. This is pretty nifty. Oh! I got caught in it. But it did close. It's right back here. It's right back here. This is the... Now we're up above that. That is the pathway over to my orchard. And the portal on a stick. On a stick. But yeah, this was Izzy's first base build. First. And Religious says, I wonder how it looks with shaders. Well, I guess you'll have to look. And those rooms on the right there are all like hotel rooms. Rooms for rent on the right side of the following hallway. Welcome to Underhill Inn. Bed and breakfast. Please check into the desk. First stay free. Bed, 2 emeralds. FUD, 1 emerald per night. Please sign in if there is no attendant. 6 emeralds equals 1 diamond. I'd have to take it, I think, to edit it, and I'm not going to do that. Anywho, we're going to go here and sleep behind the front desk. As long as, yep, Space Pickle was sleeping. Thank you, Space Pickle. And this is Zebra's house, which is Zeb's youngest. And this is Monkey Link Mega's house. And then he also has back behind the bridge. I think Izzy and Treos' kids may have built this bridge, because I don't know any of the kids that use the rose. Any of my kids that use the pink wood. Highway robbery thief. What? Better pay. Listen. Yeah. So that's Monkey Link Mega's area back there. And then Aiden reclaimed his house yesterday under Reno. Redid his front yard and has ended up with a nice pathway. Took down a lot of the random stuff. I'm not going to go in his house without permission. I didn't steal anything. There's no actual economy in this game. So let's go back to the Sandstone Sanctuary. And we can work on our turtle pond. I can work on my turtle pond. I stole a night to rest from the inn. Uh-huh. Really? Emberlander says there were prices posted and everything. Yep, that's true. There's Peter's basement. That there were. And we've got my my free wood zone over there on the right. Uh-oh. Where anyone can take as much wood as they want. Oh, I have to eat some fishies. I think there used to be a building here, which is why the road does a jog over. I think Gavin used to have a building here as well. Peter's oldest. Emberlander says, I need lots of wood. Well, you're welcome to go get them from the trees over there. There you go, Squishy. There you go. Hold on, I have to go out here a little bit. I guess I should make sure that area is loaded. Did we spawn any new chickens? We did. There's at least one over there. Okay, good. The free food areas that I repurposed creeper holes into. You only need 1 block of water to do all of these watermelons. Skippy, check. Skippy the chick killer. I guess. So I want to I want to retain a path, or I can move the stairway just to be out front this way, and then use most of this area as the pond. That would be neat. Neato bedito. Listen, I think that's I haven't modified this part of the Sandstone Sanctuary in many years. So we'll do this. I'm gonna need to do this. And then we'll backfill in a second. I'll go get some more sandstone. Actually, I'm going to be digging up enough sandstone and sand. I don't need to go in to get any. Alright, so let's... Can I actually... Yeah, I can do this. Okay. Oh, no, that was a bad idea. Okay. So we want to add on top of it. Space Beagle says, taking the long nether rail. Oh, the south one? Or the one that goes to all the way to your OG base, Space Pickle? Turtles indeed. So this is how I made my turtle shell helmet. I had to plant a bunch, I had to, oh yeah, we'll find basalt. Nice. I had to lay down a bunch of turtle eggs, and they only hatch overnight, so you have to stay with them overnight. And then they'll crack, and they'll crack 3 times, and then eventually they'll hatch. When they hatch, they have little tiny baby turtles. Little tiny, tiny baby turtles. When that baby turtle grows up into a full-size turtle, they drop a turtle shell scale thing. And you have to have a certain number of those, and that's what becomes the helmet. All right, so at least like back to here. These guys may end up being like the cows in that they get in the way, and I'm all right with that because turtles are much better than cows. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was my mistake. I am sorry. I just need to... You're moving literally... I'm trying to... There we go. That's not it, but it's close. Oh, there's a... The hell? Okay. They're gonna cause some problems, I think. I may end up making it more than 1 deep. I don't know yet, because I might want to put in some decorations, the stuff that Izzy is so good at putting into her water features. Can I Okay, not right now is what I'm getting out of this. Okay. Okay, all right. I think they may actually prefer the edge, like the sandy stuff around the pond more than they enjoy the pond itself. I don't know yet. We'll find out. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to hit the sandstone, and it's impossible. It's nigh impossible. Okay, it lucked out that time. All right. Let's take this sandstone. Nope. That's not at all what I wanted, but okay. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about that right now. Let's just do this. There we go for that. That's good. Okay. All right, now they're actually enjoying the water a little bit more, it looks like, which is good. Food has been consumed. Yay! Murder the baby. No, I don't want to murder any of the turtles. It's not like they're cows. And my letter says you should turn on hitboxes if you want to avoid hitting them. Food. Turn on hitboxes. What does that even mean? All right. Well, it's getting dark out. It was indeed, baby. F3 plus B. F3. 3B. Hitboxes shown. My goodness. Okay. Now, today I learned. Thank you, Ember Lantern. Space Pickle says, have you all seen the new Minecraft baby animals? Even the aquatic ones? You can give them golden dandelions to stay babies forever. Yes. Oh, Squishy says, and by baby, I mean tasty. Mosier says, if it ain't noisy, don't murder it. What the... Right. Ember Lantern says, very handy for not accidentally murdering turtles on stream. That's good. That's true. I do not want to accidentally murder turtles on stream. It does seem like the water source blocks are doing the thing that I want them to do, which is expanding. As the water expands is good. Squishy says we love not murdering turtles. I agree. Yay, Izzy, we're off mobile. Space Pickle says only on purpose for you. Do you mean murdering turtles? Is that what that means? Ember Lantern says confirmed Skippy wants to intentionally murder turtles. No, I do not. I don't want to accidentally or intentionally murder turtles. So there. I think that should be pretty clear by this point. Izzy says he doesn't want to accidentally murder turtles on stream. He only wants to do it on... No. Cows are... That's right, Squishy. Cows are the ones that get the intentional murder. So what I can do here, I need to go and get a bucket. Listen, the people want murder, and by the people, I mean DJ. I mean, let's just go make one. Go make another bucket. I have so much iron. There we go. Bucket. I'll get a bucket. Marcus, what's that from? 3 chat messages about it. Apparently you were not clear. What are you... I'm not trying to murder animals. Hi, Zaliser. Welcome on into stream. It's nice to see you. Hello, Zaliser. It's time to play with some water. I'm sorry. Emerald says, are you going to pretend to be the Vorlon god Bougie? The fuck are you talking about? Hey! That went all the way down the whole line. That was fantastic. Oh dear, that one... I went a little sideways. Let's, how about there? Yeah. Oh yeah, that works. That works. And then we go over here. Almost worked. I was off by one. Off by one, error. You may notice that when I add one bucket of water, I'm getting more than one bucket of source block back out of the deal. Very nice. Because of the interesting way in which Minecraft water works. Or doesn't work. Either case, both are accurate. There we go. And now the whole pond is filled up with water. And now I'm going to do this. I do still have turtles pushing at me just like the cows did. Oh my god, turtles. I'm trying to be nice to you here. I'm trying to do something nice for you. Turtles, why? Turtles! Alright. Sand, you're going to get turned into sandstone. Chiseled sandstone, okay. This sand is also going to get turned into sandstone. I'm going to keep getting pushed. I need a bunch more steps. Stream suddenly set to potato for you? Oh no. We're not doing animal slaughter. Space pickle. It's like squishy. They want to see the butt. I guess so. Mojo says my brain just ermagurdified that into Mercier. What? Ember Lantern says the Deanna Troy meme. OMG, I'm dying. I don't know what is happening. I'm so confused right now. Let's make some. I don't think I can make stairs out of that. No. Let's make some stairs here. There we go. I can do is turn this not that much. There. Now this corner is chiseled. Okay, so they are actually really enjoying the water, which is good. I like that a lot. What? Hello? Turtle. Animal is Ernemerl. I see. Slaughter is Slurder. Ernemerl Slurder. What does Troy have to do with it? I don't know what Deanna Troy has to do with it. Discord. I don't think Deanna Troy's on Discord. Ember Lantern. Alright. Oh, literally two more, and I have two more sandstone. Perfect. Perfect. Deanna is in fact in your Discord right now. Oh no. Why do I not have Discord open? The fuck? Oh, there was an update. Alright, let's Oh no, there's a ping on Discord and everything. Ermagerd the Berg! Ermagerd Gersberms. Wow. Wow. Marina Sirtis is on Discord apparently. She did some fantastic voicing, especially in like Gargoyles. Just of course Gargoyles was the show where all of the next gen crew ended up. This is the first time I saw that meme. I almost died. I kept laughing so hard for over an hour. That's amazing. Izzy has joined the game. I'm doomed. Absolutely doomed. It was like, please breathe. Yep, that sounds like A. He says, I arrived in the cows. Oh no. Did you bring a bed? De Berg. Yes, Ember Lantern. De Berg. It still makes me giggle, Ember Lantern says. Bedificated. Nice, Izzy. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is working out well, I think, as long as they're gonna get out of the fucking way. Are you gonna get out of the the other turtles are keeping you there. I see this. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay. So we have our pool. Not quite Olympic sized, but yet still awesome. What? How are we? I've moved the stairway, which is something that just is unbelievable. I think I actually want to take this and then put some more stairs here so I can come up from the angle as well. So we're gonna go get some more stairs. You need to plant some space pickles. I mean sea pickles in that pool for them. Okay, what soil? What kind of ground do sea pickles need to be planted in? Number one, and number two. Besides Izzy, how does one acquire a pickle of the sea? Water. Izzy, what the fuck? I think you can put them on basically anything. Got it. You has sea pickles. Okay. Great. Thank you. I would love, but they need to be in water. Okay. I feel like I'm talking at a wall or something. Does anyone else feel that way? Yes, water. I understand. That's not what I asked, is it, Izzy? Oh, Emily says you need to put plant some space. Okay, I think you can put that basically just to ask Space Pickle. Yeah, you did give me a non-Izzy answer. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at Izzy. Also, here's the bed. I was not lying when I told you guys that I put a bed in there. Why? Chat, derogatory can be like a wall at times. It's true. I see Izzy out there doing things with some stuff. True facts, no notes. Well, crap. I don't have them with me. Be right back. All right, see you when you get back, Izzy. I want to make it not fancy, but also not as plain as it is. Wait, that's not what I want for that one. I want this one to be... There we go. So that way, if I'm coming in at an angle, coming in hot, I can just go up this way. I want it to be, yeah. Do I want some coral too? Sure, as long as it won't get in the way of the turtles. Do I need to make a second layer down? Like, is it deep enough, Izzy? It's just one block deep. Emerlander says that A says I actually have a specific Ermagerd the Berg giggle. Nice. One block deep is fine. Okay. Kev, yes, Kev, deep. Yeah, yes, Kev. Yeah. I may put some lights down there as well. I haven't decided yet. I'm very happy that they seem to be enjoying the extra water. Like they're not just next to it like they were before. They're actually in the water now. Well, they're also out of it, but they seem to really enjoy it. So, that's good. Frog lights in the turtle pond. Mosier, that is an excellent idea. Agua. Yes, I understand what water is, Izzy. For fuck's sake. Also, I'm going to say this again because I don't say it enough. Fuck ice. Defund them. He says, I didn't say it in French, so we're safe. Oh, no. Also, funny story. When the couch broke, I went looking for replacements on Craigslist, and I decided to also look on Facebook Marketplace. I found one I liked on Facebook Marketplace, but then today happened, and that's a whole different story. But I found one I liked on Facebook Marketplace, but I had to tell. I was in chat with the guy, was organizing, timing to see if I could get a truck to pick. It was a 3-piece furniture set. It was super Art Deco, but very over the top for me. Like, it wasn't gray; it was red and gold. So, and eventually was like, I'm sorry, but the dishwasher, I have had to call a repair person out for the dishwasher. It's going to be more than I expected. If this sells before I can get back to you about it, fantastic. I'm happy for you. If not, I'll ping you again, right? So, but I had to create a Facebook account for this. And you guys know my opinions on Facebook. I'm very vocal about them. So after this interaction took place, and I told him I'd get back to him, not 10 minutes later, I started getting messages from Facebook that my account had been suspended for behavior against terms of service. And I don't know if it was my ad blocker or if it was something else that they did not like about it, but something. They were upset enough to suspend my. Frog lights? I'm down here for frog lights. They were very upset about it. So we got purple, green, and what's the other one? Gold. Let's do some gold. Maybe the guy complained to Facebook. It's possible, but I don't see why. I was super polite. I was responsive. Guy reported you 100%. That was not my password, Kev. General marketplace interaction, I think. Don't forget they read messages and AI interacts. I don't understand. Anyway, what about that interaction would get me reported? I was polite. I apologized for it. The back and forth only took like a day. What would he report me for? That's new account guy may have been sure, I guess. But sus doesn't equal ban generally. I mean, I don't know. That's why I stick to Craigslist. And related is because people are dicks. I mean, I guess. Drugs probably. I wasn't doing anything with drugs though. What do you mean? It was about furniture. Not drugs. Maybe you should have done something with drugs. Maybe I should have. Maybe that would have made more sense. Let's put this one here. Then we'll go just like the cows. They really, really... Hi, Izzy. How many, what do we got here for this? Oh my god. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So there's 10 between. Let me start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah. So there's not one spot between. There's multiple. Why would Hunter 2 be my code, Kev? Be my password, Kev. It's because Hunter's my oldest son? Furniture is code for fentanyl. Oh no! Ember Lantern says everything is code for fentanyl. Kev says fentanyl is code for fentanyl. Ember Lantern says, Izzy, are you FedXB? What does that mean? Let's go. 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Am I off by... I'm off by 1. God damn it. That's sand. That's sandstone. Oh, nope, nope. That wasn't it. That was not it. That's it. Me getting jostled by friendly mobs is just, it's going to be a running gag here on stream, isn't it? Oh, kinda. He's been so sweet this season. I know I can toggle on hitboxes, but I don't like... Oh, it's a Hermitcraft reference. I don't know the Hunter 2 meme. No, is it about Hunter Biden or something? And before Skip hits a turtle again... Listen. Why are you like this? Brought you coral, color the floor. I will. I'm putting in pool lighting. Putting in, it's pool, so it's cool. That's sticking to it. There, okay. Oh my! Coral blocks. Interesting. Brain coral. Bubble coral. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little bit of all of these probably, but the gold and yellow I do enjoy because, you know, everything here is...
Yeah.
Tall and tan.
No. Make Griffin do it. The girl from Ipanema's coming to take your stuff inside your house. Here she comes. I haven't heard the song before.
You're doing great. Bedtime. Don't place the coral out of the water. Kev with the references. Hot damn. Yep. Space pickle. What do you... Steaks on a basalt delta? Were you feeding cows to volcanoes? Because I might actually be a fan of that idea. Izzy says, I'll help with the turtles. What are you offering them in exchange for their help, Izzy? There we go. I think that's enough coral. What is... And there's the sea pickles. New recipes unlocked for sea pickles. The sea pickles are for space pickle. You could do more than one. Can you do more than 3? You could do 4. Do they grow or anything? Like, what do they just sit there? What, I don't know anything about space pickles. I don't know anything about sea pickles. Don't grow, they just glow. Oh, so I literally could have done that instead of the lights. That's okay. Did I really just... Okay. Izzy, if you want to add to this and do your usual magic, I am fine with that. But I'm also fine with... I'm not entirely fine with how it is, but I am sort of fine with how it is. I think you could grow them with bone meal. Pickles light up the floor. Got it. What have you got? Oh, have you got seaweed? Is that what's doing it? Is that what's attracting all the toidles? So compared to Izzy, this is very sparse compared to what Izzy usually does. Seagrass. Can you plant seagrass in there? Or does it need dirt? Oh, where can I get more seagrass? Put in all the fucking seagrass. Sorry. I may have lost my mind a little bit there. Treos says, what have you been crafting in the mines? A new couch, perhaps? No, Treos. We are expanding the turtle pond. And the seagrass is animated. Where can I get more seagrass, Izzy? Oh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna go get more. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go and get some bone meal. Turtles yearning for the mines. Lights are good. Sea pickles don't glow enough. Plant some seaweed for them too. For who? Oh, besides just the grass, but there's seaweed as well. All right. Chickens! It's my factory chicken farm, I guess. I haven't been punching turtles. Oh my god. Look, you can see Izzy down there. Can plant it on the frog lights. Really? That's pretty cool. What happens when I hit it with some bone meal? It takes it, but doesn't do anything. Oh. Sea pickles you can put it to... I mean, but what is it... Like, it's not doing anything. Bone meal the ground in... Oh my god! That worked. Ha! That shit grows fast. All right, that's actually exactly how I wanted it to look. That's perfect. It can't grow in one block. Oh, it would grow taller. I see, it would grow taller. All right. Sir, you are in a torch? This is a Wendy's. I have some more cut sandstone, so let's do the corners. Is it torched this? So worse. La egg? What is la egg? Oh, the seaweed. Alright. Izzy, what you doing? Alright, so this went a lot faster than I expected. Do I want to surround... No, I don't. This... What can I... Putting the turtles back in the water. Okay, I mean, they'll get there eventually all on their own, Izzy. They will make their way back. Do I want to put... This needs palm trees. I led the way. I want to lead them... Oh, you led them away. You want to lead them all back. Are you breeding them? Izzy. They're going to start putting eggs. We're going to end up with so many turtles. There are no palm trees in the game. You know what, though? They're not inbred turtles. That's right. They're not sourdough. I have no regrets. No, you know what? No, we're just gonna do that. Leave it like that because it's like the castle. What is that? So I'm gonna go and get some. You should have regrets. Why should I have regrets? I have no regrets. 12 stacks of basalt so far. Nice. No regrets. That's right. Let's get Emberlight says, I don't know if they will. Turtles, like all mobs in Minecraft, are dumb. That's true. Squeeze says, algae goes kind of the same as algae, except it doesn't really have a second syllable. Log. What? Oh, lag. Blizzard says we need a squishy French pronunciation redeem. I don't hate squishy, though, is the thing. Contrary to my pronunciation of French, I don't actually dislike squishy. Oh, this may not work because of the stairs. It may. Let's find out. You sent a voice message to Skippy. All right, hold on 1 second. We'll play it. We'll play it. Log. No, it is log. It is laug, says Mosier. Nice. They're shelling over there? Or... Oh, they're laying in their eggs. Yeah. Yeah, because you made them mate. Izzy? That's how that works. There we go. Yay, no. Yay for mob farms. I didn't... This was not intended to be a mob farm, but I guess I'll just start trying to collect those shell thingies if I see them drop. It looks freaking beautiful out here, though. What was I gonna do? Oh, the voice thing. Hold on. Are we ready for squishy?
So, I think that seaweed is alg, which is the ALGUE. Meerkat confirms that it's alg, so you pronounce it alg. And yeah, also your face is cute.
Algae. Okay. Izzy, you should go to sleep. What are you doing with the turtle eggs? Oh, no! Oh, they cracked. That was a good crack. Okay. I thought some bad things were happening. Are you staying up so that the eggs will crack? Is that what you're doing? Izzy is so excited about this. You have the zoomies. You're so excited about it, Izzy. Okay. Blaming me. I mean, yeah. Space Wheel says I meant the eggs draws. Oh shit. Hold on. You can harvest the eggs and use them for some stuffies. I meant eggs draw zombies to them, Skippy, to destroy them. Make good. Oh, I see. Izzy, usually it is your fault. Like, usually when I blame you for shit, I mean, unless it's like one of my other friends that is a troublemaker, which, to be fair, plenty of them are. That's also where I ended up planting all the eggs that brought about these turtles in the first place. Why? Is there now Izzy, did you put that cube of coral in there, or did it form? Did you put the coral cubes? Because there's now more. There's like a coral cube there. I know no trouble, says Space Pickle. I'm so delayed on Twitch. I hates it. Where is Glimish? Agreed. Oh, there's a couple of coral cubes that have. Izzy, did those grow, or did you cubed the coral? Okay. I didn't know what to expect going forward in the water. Splash of color. Gotcha. Yeah, I know they have to be in the water, Izzy. Oh my god. Alright, let's put stuff away. Like, get rid of these awful extra frickin' frog lights. Izzy with zoomies is kind of adorbs. Agreed. Mosier with the Skippy power. Splash of color what now? What do you mean? Don't forget they need to be in the water. Thank you, Ember Lantern, you ass. Gotta put these eggs in a chest. All my eggs have to go in a box so that I can sell them at exorbitant prices. Sand and sandstone and sandstone accessories. That's not it. That's it. Sandstone. Do this one. Chiseled. Okay. Do I have a torch? Do I still have a torch? Still holding a torch. There we go. Torches. Eggs go in baskets, sir, and are then rowed into hell. Tomorrow's my birthday! Congratulations, Space Pickle. You made it for another loop around the sun. Salazar says, also count those chickens before they hatch. Ember Lantern says, it's the... What's the... Hold on. That East Lansing tat joint. Oh, a splash of color. I remember. Yeah. Ember Lantern says, put all your eggs in one basket. I went to the desert and drank some cactus juice. Got sandstoned. Just the quenchiest. By the barrel in 21st century. Yep, I remember. I remember. Thursday is also my birthday. Well, happy birthday also to you, Zalisur. Good congratulations on making it to 50. You are slightly older than me and probably the same age as Treos. No, Treos already turned 50. Kev says, Zalisur, I saw you on Imgur the other day. It's an Avatar The Last Airbender. Yeah, I know. It's an Avatar The Last Airbender reference. It's where swear to God. All right. I want to go look at... Oh, I have an extra stuff. That's fine. I want to go look at the awesomeness outside. The turtles are having a time, and they're just enjoying it. Also, the stuff we planted in the sand means Enderman won't be able to take it away. Those blocks away. And I don't think they can... I mean, they get hurt if they're in water, so they're not going to take any of the other stuff away. And then the eggs are just... That's just glorious. Mastodon, one of those neo-Twitters. Oh, weird. Kev says, I don't know, I was poop scrolling and I saw your face and I was like, I know that guy. Sure enough, it said Zalisur. Izzy says, happy birthday, Eve Zalisur. Poop scrolling, relatable. Nice. Yeah, I love everything about this. This is great. I may even put a little bit more sugar, like on this side, some more sugar cane on this side. I love it. Of course, anything like that Izzy helps with this sort of shit always ends up being great. Like the flower garden out here with the little water bits with the fishies in it. Should we put like tropical fishies in with the turtles? Would that be good or bad? You know what's really great about playing on Linux? I can spam the shift key and I don't get that frickin' pop-up anymore. Berlander says, do I know that guy, or is there some other crossover with you and Skip? Zaliser is on Cool Eagle's Discord server and streams as well. Big old Factorio and Dwarf Fortress streamer. Yeah, he's here in chat right now. Can I ride the turtle? Can I ride the turtle? Hold on. I need to know if I can ride a turtle. I cannot ride a turtle. Okay. It will not let me stand on the turtle. Good to know. Izzy, you never answered. Oh, go catch a dolphin? No, not a dolphin. Not freaking dolphins. Dolphins won't live. Gonna go get tropical fishes. Thank you, Izzy. Boy, they really love. I'm very happy because the turtles seem to. I know it's just code, but it's still cool to see the turtles enjoy the thing that Izzy and I built. It's still very cool to see it. So, Alistair, technically you're twitching right now. Technically. But Ark is the pooping game, Ember Lantern. Ark is the pooping game. How much stuff that was added to the game in later expansions has been carted back to the original spawn area just to bring it here and have it here. As Elser says, this is just me trying to convert you to the dark side. Listen, PeerTube and Owncast are on my radar for sure, Zalister. I'm not happy about being on Twitch either. Especially if we could get a minimal amount of lag like on Glimish was. This is so cool. This is just so peaceful. Hold on, I have to go bash some plants after I just said this was peaceful. There we go. Yes, it's so good. I love it. Squishy says no Cult of the Lamb is the pooping game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Zelser says Owncast has decent latency. PeerTube is awful because it has to work across the Fediverse. Melinda says we should make our own streaming platform. Ha ha ha. No, we should not. Izzy says this is so peaceful. I have to go bash. Yep, that was the point. That was what it. Yep. So as well lit as everything is around here, I don't think that we would even notice the lights and the sea pickles and the Space Bus. It's time to head back to the underwater castle with my ill-gotten gains. Excellent? Question mark? I do love that the top of Sandstone just sort of seamlessly melds. I do like that about Sandstone. It doesn't have, like, it has a texture pattern, but not like cobble. Like, it's not as obvious like cobble or even the sand. They did a very good job at making a smooth looking texture, is what I'm trying to say. Let it get dark. It is dark, Izzy. And I am enjoying it. Izzy. Oh, it's so cool. Emperor says, I like connected textures. Yeah. The tough prick I like too because it seems to be designed to be viewed from farther away rather than up close. How are you going to do this little shuffle? So, the hope is, not the hope, one of the possibilities for Thursday's stream is going to be going back to Mass Effect 2. The windows irritate me for a bad texture. Which windows? He says, don't like all the separating lines. Oh, the window panes. Minecraft glass is ugly AF. Yep. Shaders help with that for sure. But the shaders make all light sources just so fucking bright. It hurts me. It literally hurts my eyes. Like even in that picture, Ember Lantern, that you posted of the underwater stuff with the shader, it was like, God damn, those sea lanterns are too bright. Izzy says, have you ever played the Botania mod? Monoglass and Elf Glass drool. Botania, maybe? Izzy, were you coming back, or did you need me to sleep, or what's the plan, Izzy? Arrgh. Look at all these. Oh, there's an Enderman that way. Hold on. Mosher says, starting to think they shoehorned Tali into the game so folks would play long enough to trigger sunk cost fallacy. I mean, I'm really enjoying the whole of the game that I'm playing. I'm not just enjoying waiting for Tali. I'm not just waiting for Tali. I'm enjoying the game as I'm playing it. I just got super stressed and really needed to see to do stuff that had an immediate, obvious improvement as a result of what I'd done. So that's why I've been going ham on Minecraft. Emerald says, there's an Enderman, quick look at his face. That's what I'm trying to do, to tempt the Enderman to come here, but instead all I'm seeing is like creeper icons and shit now. And maybe a skeleton. And they're probably all underground anyway. I wanted to fight the Enderman, okay? With all of my nether gear, my netherite gear, I wanted to fight the Enderman. Is that so wrong? I feel like now that once these other ones hatch and grow up, there might not even, I might need to expand the pool again. Wouldn't that be weird? Can't sleep, I'm catching fish. Okay. Give the eggs to Space Pickle instead of hatching. I mean, Space Pickle can happen. I can do that. But now Space Pickle wants the whole area to be a pool. Space Pickle, do you want the turtle eggs? I'm happy to silk touch the eggs with my silk touch. Oh yeah. No, I have no farm plans. It's not supposed to be a farm. I just... All right, thank you. We know where the turtles are. That's right. So if you wanna breed more turtles to get the little dealies for the helmets, you can come here. Ember Lantern, do you want me to silk touch the eggs so that you can have them? Ember Lantern, it's so funny how Skip doesn't understand the farm thing. I'm not trying to make a shit ton of turtles. I'm just really enjoying it. I bred the turtles I've got for specifically for the helmet. No, I won't be building any farms. You don't. There are other reasons to have turtles than a turtle farm. It's just very cool looking. Space because we were talking about a mob farm, not a turtle farm. Oh, that's fine too. I meant just to hatch and to have turtles. That was. Yeah, okay. Turtle eggs can be used for other types of farm. Yeah, I got that eventually. When Space Pickle says we were talking about a mob farm. There is this area out in front of Peter's place that was sort of considered a sub house for him. That he had some of his kids' friends use off and on. Where did it? It's up there. Coming back with some pretty tropical fishes. Nice. Oh, hovering tree. Okay. So yeah, this is. And it's listed as vacant, but I don't know if I want to redo it or not yet. It's pretty simple. That was either Space Pickle or Izzy, I think. It's on fire, so it's probably Space Pickle. That looks like a creeper hit the zone area in front of Peter's. What the fuck are you doing? Is that a fire resistance potion? Are you just hitting me with fire resistant? I don't know what that means. Where is he? I don't know where you mean. The area in front. I mean, several creepers have hit this. You're just smashing random potions over my face, and I don't know what that icon means, Space Pickle. Fuck's sake. It is Ember Lantern, it is. Delay for trolling effect. What is the potion, Space Pickle, that you've now infected us all with? It's fire resist. Okay, it's in my inventory screen? Oh yeah, cool. Okay. Did the turtles eat the fish? No, there's the fish or fisher over there. All bunched up. Oh, there's some over here. Very cool. That's a lot. You put some serious amounts of fishes in here. Yep, that's what Space Pickle just said. It was in my inventory screen. Yay, fishies. Thank you. I wonder how the fishies and the turtles are going to react. Delayed again. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. Emberlander says, very nice pond, very wet. So there was 17 pails of fish. That's a lot of fish. What biome does the tropical fish? Wow, that one's already 3 tall. Oh. They're fighting for space in there. Oh no. Biome is warm ocean, I think. Gotcha. Has the coral too. That makes sense. And it's going to have to be after a certain version. The chunk is going to have to be after a certain version. Because where did Space Pickle go? Hey, Tropical Fresh. I'm eating your relatives. Izzy says I have a spot by a nether portal that I have a conduit set up. Gotcha. This is great. I love this. This fits in very well right here. I know I've said it a bunch, but I'm incredibly pleased with how this turned out. Now the turtles are getting shoved out by the fish. Oh, I love it. It looks so good. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot for the channel on Discord. Actually, I'm gonna do it from up there. Hold on. Izzy says I need to go look at the battlement in person. Enjoy. Pond looks damn awesome. Yeah, thank you for that, Izzy. It's your doing. You did it. Oh, shit balls. Running around without any limbs. There we go. Got a screenshot. Oh, I love it. All right, I think we're gonna end out a little bit early today. We're gonna conclude a little bit early. This has been a fantastic mini build. Space Pickle, if you want help either today, actually, or in the future, if you want help on the stream day, if you want to get together and work on any of your projects, same goes with you, Izzy. I'm happy to help you with your stuff too. What's the lull for? Anyway, let me know. Also, I've run out of things to work on here, but I am probably going to go back to Mass Effect 2 on Thursday. That's the current plan. Moser says, get some floor sleep and take care of your noggin. Thanks, Moser. And Ledger says, I am the lull. Thanks, it takes a lot of bricking. Pond looks damn... you left a sign in the middle of the courtyard? I did not. I did not leave... Space Pickle left a sign in the middle of the courtyard? Alright, I guess before we end, we have to go see this sign in the middle of the courtyard. Actually, while we're running over there, I'll do my outro. You've been watching on twitch.tv/skipforj, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/skipforj, where the group by game into playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end. Izzy, no thank you for coming. Ember Lantern, troublemaker. If you'd like to support the channel, if you're there in Twitch right now, you put !support in chat, not sport, Mosier. Support. Bye Kev. If you're watching later, head on over on a VOD, either on Twitch or over on YouTube or wherever else the videos end up. You can head on over to davidmcrampton.com, and that'll get you all the ways to support me as well. Here we go. Number one, I've never seen a bamboo sign before. That's pretty good. Mosier, no. Goof Troop is at Skipford. That's amazing. This definitely has Space Pickle written all over. I'm sorry, actually has Skipford written all over. But yeah, that is definitely something Space Pickle would do. Reverse face thing. Your face is a reverse face. Alright. Everyone remember, even when people put up wacky signs all over the map talking about you, you're awesome. And you've got this.